Yes, hi everyone. Welcome to our today's session. This is a mini project number 5. So if it's your first time, you can start from project number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, and this is number 5. Or maybe you can start from here. There is no problem. You can also catch up, right? So as I said, if it's your first time, my email address is here and my WhatsApp number. You can just check. And if you want to know more about our academy, you can just contact me, right? So today we're going to talk about a project where you've been requested to configure a computer to behave as a server. Means a computer that will be controlling other computers. But we are not talking about controlling. We are talking about first distributing unique identification or IP addresses automatically to other computers, right? So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to look at the project. So this is the project, right? We're going to read the project first. So a small company is setting up a new office network and wants all employee devices to connect to the network automatically without manual IP configurations. The company uses desktop computers, laptops. The network administrator has asked a technician to configure one computer to act as a DHCP server. This DHCP server will automatically assign IP addresses and other network settings to all devices in the office. Yeah, so this is a project. There's a project. They want users' computers to be connected to the network automatically without you punching manual IP addresses. What does it mean? It means when I'm coming to my office, my computer must be connected straight to the network without someone coming and punch the IP manually, right? So now your senior guy, your senior engineer requested you to configure a DHCP server, a server that will distribute IP automatically. So what we're going to do here, because it's a new project, file new, we don't need this one. So we can put some of the computers here, right? Those are the computers. But we want a computer to behave as a server. I can take this computer here. This is what's going to be our server. And I will need a switch that's going to come there. And I'm going to run my cables, right? So we're going to run the cables from computers to the switch, right? So, and we're going to connect that powerful computer, the server, to the switch also. So from here, when you are done running your cables, what you need to do, you need only to configure one computer. That computer that is your server. This is the only one you're going to configure. First, you need to assign it an IP address. After assigning that computer, that server, an IP address, now you are going to activate the function that will allow that computer to distribute IPs to others. So when we are here, we just click on that computer. To our server, we go to desktop, we go to IP, we can say here 192.168.1.2. Oh, the dots doesn't appear. 192.168.1.2. We can also assign the default gateway 192.168.1.1. We can just stop there. And we're going to close. And when you are done, you need to go to services. You click under services. You go, it says DHCP. This is the protocol that will allow this computer to behave as a DHCP server. I'm going to click there. And I need to put it on, right? And here I'm going to choose the starting IP. What's going to be the first IP that's going to be given? So we can start from 4, right? And this one means how many users can get an IP address? How many computers can get an IP address? We can leave it by default like that. And I'm going to come to add here. Okay, the pool name exists. I can change there the name. I can call it company maybe A, because yeah, I'm gonna just give it a name and I'm gonna go to add. This is the one. I'm gonna click there. So when you click on add, you add it and you must save it. And when you're done saving, you can just go to every computer like there. You go to desktop, you go to IP. This time, don't leave it under static. Static, this is where you as an administrator, you're gonna punch it manually. We're gonna go to DHCP. And when we click under DHCP, it's gonna request an IP address from the server. And we can do the same with all our equipment, right? We go to DHCP, you're gonna see the IP address will come. We go again there. DHCP is coming, and they're also the same, right? Okay, and when I'm done, I can close here. I can also test the connectivity, being 192.168.maybe 1.2, and I can press enter. I'm just trying to talk with this particular computer. You can see the packet sent 4, received 4, lost, it's 0, right? So even if I can bring another switch here, okay, let's say there's another switch I can add here. And I can run my cable, like crossover. I'm gonna connect those 2 switches. And I'm gonna add some other computers here. And I'm gonna connect them to the switch. Okay, let's say the company is growing. More users are coming to your company. So we can also do this, right? And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same way because I want those 2 computers to get IPs from the server. Very easy. I'm just waiting here to be green. When it's gonna be green, then I can go to desktop, right? So if it's not green yet, you need to wait here. It has to be green, right? So while we are waiting, we can come here. Okay, let me see. It's already ready. Okay, I can go to this one, desktop IP DHCP. And you're gonna see the IP will come. I can go also to this one, desktop IP, and you'll see also the IP will come. I can close here and I can test the connectivities if the new computer can talk to other computers, right? And you can see the new computer can connect with other computers, right? But we cannot only stop here. I can also add some other switches. Okay, let's say the companies keep on growing. I can put another switch there. I can connect there, right? And I can add some laptops here, maybe one, and I can connect the laptop again here. So same process. For me to be sure what I must do, I can go to my laptop here, go to desktop, I'm gonna go to IP, but this time around I have to wait first. It has to be green here, right? Like everywhere. When it's gonna be green, now I can. So we are waiting here to be green, 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 right? Okay, now because it's green, green, we can request the new IP, right? And when we request it's coming, and we can test again the connectivity with one of the computer in our network, right? I'm using the 11. I don't know if there is one of the PC code 11. Let me check the IPs here. 192.168. It means there is no 11. I will try with something else. I can try maybe here. I can try with 5. And you can see there is 5 somewhere. That's why the connectivity works, right? Yeah, so guys, this is how you can use a computer to behave as a server so that that computer can distribute IPs to other computers, right? No need for you to go there manually because you're gonna waste time and sometimes you can make mistakes. It's better to configure a DHCP server, a server that can distribute IPs to other components. Thank you very much. Like I said, if it's your first time, you can join our training. We have students like all over the world. If you wanna join us, you can just WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp number is here below. Just let me know. We are a Cisco certified academy or a recognized Cisco academy. You can do your training from networking, cybersecurity, up to machine learning, data science, and so on. Wherever you are, you can join and we can start doing live sessions or live sessions. And the only things you need when you're free, just let me know on WhatsApp that today I'm free, we can work. And I can send you the link and we are going to work. Thank you very much and see you next time.